There really wasn't any room in the script for the Dr. Jones character to return, and we had to tell Sean that we loved what he did in Crusade, but we just didn't need him to come back, and he didn't take that too well.
I told Stephen if he didn't include me in his picture, I'd shit on his lawn. Well, he had a sudden change of heart, let me tell you.
Sean insisted on being involved in the production, and he just wouldn't back down, so we had to essentially shoot 2 different movies. One would be the actual Indiana Jones movie that you'll see in theaters, and then we had to do kind of a mock-up set that was a pretend movie that Sean could participate in, and I think to this day he thinks he's in the movie.
And not to swing my own dick, but I think it's some of the best work I've ever done. So I was thinking in this scene, Stephen, that I'm surrounded by a gaggle of pygmies. I didn't see a props department, Stephen, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. I feel like I should be giving a sonogram to a monkey.
We had to beef up security and even had mental health staff on standby, which was ridiculous because it wasn't even a real set. You know, it was something that we had manufactured to appease this creepy old man, and he was making everyone feel uncomfortable, and it was very sad.
I do recall one time asking Stephen if I could beat up a bunch of little boys. I don't know what that was all about. I'm not sure where I was here, you know.
He was making ridiculous suggestions. I kept thinking he was going to tell me that it was a joke, but he just stood there and with a very serious look on his face, as though he wanted me to include this in my picture.
I should be doing some kind of mysterious kung fu art. I'm thinking of walking like this, Stephen. They're powerful fingers, and they shoot finger bullets. Now, I'm sure it was just a mix-up in the post office, but I never actually received the script.
Now, I've been directing for a long time, so I've worked with some pretty strange actors, and I've been in some odd situations, but I've never actually feared for my well-being as much as I did on this fake set.
One of the better ideas I had for a scene was for me to stand out there in a kilt, and one by one these young ladies would come out from under it, each a little bit younger than the last, so that by the end it looks like I gave birth to a newborn child. Oh.
To this day, I don't think he realizes that he's not actually in the movie, and I'm concerned about bringing my family to the premiere.
Kwanya! I don't know what I'm high.
Don't leave the kittens on the grill.